So, how are we all going? Alright, so as usual, before we get into this, please subscribe, like, share, do whatever you need to do. Comment. If you think I can do things better, please tell me. I'd like to know. So here we go. Got the hull of the Bismark. It's nowhere near as big as the Missouri. That's pretty well done. So what I'm going to do just tonight is I'm just going to mask up where the boot topping, the hull red will go. So I mask that up. I can see it. It's quite visual. Then you've got the fine little strip of boot topping, which will be quite alright. But with this one, I'm going to do a camouflage scheme. So yeah, so we'll have a look. Done the first bit of the build. I've made the stand, and it's not a standard stand, so that joke's not as funny anymore. So I've had a very, very long day at work today. I had a meeting, a manager's meeting. It's good. Good to meet other managers and have a chin wag and learn a few new things. So, got the old blue painter's masking tape. As you can see, just going to open a beer. I need a beer after a day like that. So, cheers all. Alrighty. So I'm just going to do little bits of masking tape this time. We'll start at the boot topping. I'll need the spectacles, I suppose, so I can see what I'm doing. Makes it a lot easier to see. So, there we go. So after the meeting today, I went back to work, saw Andre. He's a good boy, Andre. Good young fella. He's my newest subscriber to Simon's journey to home cooking prowess. So he's going to see a very good steak that I cooked last night. So if you want to see that, make sure you join that or follow that channel. Subscribe to that channel, I should say. Oh, what's that bit? There we go. And it was cooked to perfection. Perfect medium rare steak. Yeah. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to the model boat, or model ship, with Ron Calverley from, I believe, Winnipeg. He's doing some soldering on the photo etch of his ship that he's doing, which is the HMS Hood. It's funny how we all say things differently. Like he says soldering instead of soldering. Soldering. It's just funny how no matter where you're from, we've all got different language and different ways to say things. So it's one thing I love about humans. We're all different, and we can all learn from each other in what we do. We all wear different hats, but just because we wear different hats doesn't mean we're different people. There you go, a bit of philosophy from Simon tonight. Oh dear me, I should get a PhD. This is very hard to do, especially around this bit. So you don't want square bits. Just do a couple of forecastle, or the bow, as you non-naval type people would probably call it. There and there. Oops. Oh, by the way, I have finished the F111. I didn't put a lot of decals on the bottom of it because you can't really see them because of the black paint scheme on the bottom. but all that are meant to be there are there that you'll be able to see. So I'll actually do a reveal of all my finished builds, because it's interesting. I can't see a bloody thing here. There, look at there. There we go. Oh no. No. Yeah, so tomorrow's going to be quite a sad day. I remember telling you about my friend Don, who passed away last week. It's his funeral tomorrow. So I've got the honour of being one of his pallbearers. It's a great honour for me, actually. I mean, I only knew the man for 2 years, but for him to want me to be one of his pallbearers indicates the level of respect that we both had for each other. And yeah, I miss the old bloke. He was a really nice old fella. Well, not even really all that old. He was South African, and we won't hold that against him. But yeah, no, he was loved by a lot of people, which is indicated by the amount of people from work or from the attached supermarket that are going to his funeral tomorrow. So yeah, so if you can all stop and think tomorrow for half hour, 20 minutes, or even 5 seconds, and think about Don, think about his loved ones, and all that knew him. It's a hard time for everyone. So there we go. That's the port side, masked up, nice and tight, hopefully, so we don't get any red underneath. I don't know when I'll start doing the spray. What's the instructions say I should do first? Instructions say I should actually do the props, the screws on the shafts. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of doing that, because sometimes you have to leave the model on the bench and you roll things over, so I probably won't do that straight away. So I'll probably get stuck into number 3, which is attaching the front deck, but I can't do that because I will have to do the painting first for the red. But I could make a few turrets. As you can see, I can make E17 connect with F34, which is this here, which is 38 centimeter. It's a lot smaller than Missouri. What else have we got? Oh, 38 centimeters is over 12 inches, so yeah, it could be around about the same size. If anyone knows that, let me know. Yeah, so tonight, I'm not sure how much I'll do. I've still got to do the video for the cook last night. So I'll edit that. I've edited most of it, but I'll chuck on the music and everything. I've still got to cook dinner. It's 6:30. I was tossing up whether to get Hungry Jack's or Red Rooster or McDonald's. No, I wouldn't have even thought about getting McDonald's, but I was thinking about getting some sort of junk food. But I did buy a nice piece of Tasmanian salmon for dinner, so I was tossing up whether to have that tonight or tomorrow night. But tomorrow I'll probably be mentally exhausted, or emotionally exhausted, or mentally exhausted today. But yeah, so anyway, for those who have a beer, please raise a can for Don tomorrow. His name was Donald Byers. Yeah, so Don, I miss you, mate. yeah, I'll see you again one day soon, but or not soon, but I'll see you again one day. And thank you for being that person that made me smile, no matter if I wanted to or not, even when you were going through the shit you were going through. So cheers, mate.